Alright, welcome in everyone to A Programmer Plays Crypt Custodian. In the past, we have played a few games by the same dev. Islets comes to mind. I really liked Islets. So I am pretty excited about playing another game from Kyle Thompson, I believe is his name. Yeah, he does good work. Alright, difficulty selector. Difficulty modes affect boss and enemy reaction times and attack patterns, and also determine the time permitted in timed challenges. Note, difficulty can be changed at any time from the pause menu. I appreciate that they go ahead and tell you, like, this is how we quantify difficulty modes, and let us know that we can change it at any time. Both of those very good, player-friendly bits. That is... Giddy! Oh, look at her little chubby legs. Interesting, the way that they were timed so that they would line up in between each other. I liked that. That was a good little animation. Now we got clothes. We can hide our shame. Alright, we've got cat symbols, but it looks like an egg. Hello? 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 Oh, you're awake. My name is Pip, and I will be your guide to the palace. Wait, what? The palace? I was just outside on the street. Where am I? Oh, well, the palace is the most beautiful part of the afterlife, but we aren't there yet. This is just the entryway. It's where all new ghosts first land. Ghosts? So I'm dead? Well, yeah, sorry, I should have led with that part. Interesting that they used a double space here. I think probably to indicate timing. Like, oh, and then pause. Well, yeah. Like, ordinarily that would be a typo, but in this case I think it's deliberate. Well, don't worry too much about that just yet. We have to get moving. Nearby is Kendra. She is the guardian of the afterlife. You'll have to make your way to her chambers, and she will listen to your life story and determine whether or not you can enter the palace. Good ghosts go to the palace where experience never-ending bliss, and bad ghosts are banished to live outside the palace for all eternity. Come on, you should get going. Alright. Gotta jump. Gotta roll. Huh, interesting. This is the second game I've played in recent memory that correctly detected that I'm using a Switch controller and brought up the appropriate button prompts for it. Usually they just show, Xbox controls. Oh, what's it like inside the palace? Oh, well, I'm not actually sure. I've never actually been inside there. You haven't? Were you bad or something? Guess I must have been, because Kendra said so. But instead of banishing me to live outside the palace, she sentenced me to be a guide for all eternity. You see, Kendra can be very strict, but also very fair. She makes the rules, and she always sticks to them, no matter what. Lots of cracked frog statues, which is interesting. Woohoo! New item broom. Swing it by pressing Y. I love the way that we look. Attack Y. I'm a little suspicious about us getting prompted to break things. It's very cat, right? I'm one of those players who, like, when I play Zelda games, I feel a little bit bad about going into people's houses and breaking all their pots. I wonder if they're gonna riff on that. I appreciate that when we jump, we get this little segmented display showing where we're gonna land. Ooh, I also appreciate. All right, so I can use the D-pad for moving around on the axis, which is nice in a game like this. I am holding left on the D-pad and only left on the D-pad. Notice how we went south a little bit, and now we'll go north a little bit when we're on these stairs. That's a byproduct of the orthographic projection that the camera is using. Moving vertically, changing in elevation, translates to changing my position on the screen. And so that that means that for these stairs to like work, they need to scoot you down on the screen, scoot you south. But the developer has probably added like a little bounding box, a little collision thing that says as you move left and right on here, also scoot your position vertically, so that things work. And okay, we need to go this way. So like we could have picked up the broom, run down here, run back over, because we've looped back around. But now we'd have to smash through these in order to continue the game. Hey, you made it. Kender's chamber is right inside here. Just be on your best behavior because you really don't want to be on her bad side. I love that the door is just shaped like her, presumably. It's even got a collision box right here. Like, that's good. That's very good. It's very hyper light drifter. Smiley face, sad face. Aw, hey little guy. It's so nice to see another fresh face around here. I'm the famous Kendra, guardian of the afterlife. It's my job to determine whether you've been good or bad. Oh, and sorry that you died and all that, by the way. It just makes me so sad. This over here is the door that leads to the palace. Those allowed into the palace experience never-ending bliss. If you've been good, I'll let you inside. And this door leads outside of the palace. You really do not want to be sent out of this door. I appreciate that they're somewhat subtle with the wavy text. Like a lot of times when games do wavy text, you know, Paper Mario, what have you, it waves a lot. This one, it's slow, it's somewhat subtle. Well, enough chit-chat. Let's take a look at your life. Cute. Aw, this says you were born as a stray and you had a brother and a sister. I assume we're the one with the very open eyes. So cute. And then it seems you were adopted by a nice couple and they took really good care of you. Cute. You loved to sleep and get pet. Wow, I'm having a really good feeling about this one. Pip, can you please prepare the palace door for opening? Anyway, let's continue. And then, one night, it seems you escaped from your home, ran into the street, and... You poor thing. Well, I guess that settles it then. You're a very good cat. I have no choice but to let you into the palace. Or, wait a second. There seems to be another page. This says... the music cuts out. After you died, you landed here in the palace entryway and you smashed some of my statues? This is just awful. I'm afraid that you have been a very bad cat, and as punishment, you will be banished to the outside of the palace for eternity. Wait, I didn't mean to do it. I just thought that's what I was supposed to do. You thought you were supposed to break my statues? Sorry, that excuse is not gonna cut it. I do feel for you, though. If you think this sucks, for you, just think about how I feel. I'm the one who has to live with the guilt of sentencing you to eternal torture. Well, enough wallowing. It's time to go. Oh, and because you created such a mess, I'm also sentencing you to be the afterlife's janitor forever. So hold on to that broom. Now it's time to leave. Please exit on the door to your left. I like that she... I can't tell if the intention is that she's just her head and it's bobbing inside of her torso or not. I think it is, but she's like semi-transparent, right? And so we can see like the line of her chin ducking beneath her shirt. That's cool. I like it. All right, new area, Weeping Wastes. All right, there's some stuff here for us to clean. Bushes for us to whack, but we don't seem to get anything for doing that. Cat statues. First tree. That had a bird head? Very satisfying. Ah, okay. Saving. Teleporting, which we can't do. Oh, well, we can. Equipping. Upgrade points available. 4 out of 4. Okay. Requires 1 blue key to unlock. Alright, noted. Telling us about the dodge roll. Cool, we figured that out. Boss! Lets us wail. Whoa. Alright, we took our first hit of damage. Curious as to how regaining health works. Get health for smashing things? Doesn't seem like it. There's that, but I definitely can't jump that far. Our roll has a, Alright. I was greedy there. I appreciate that we have a magnet immediately. Low health. Shit. We'll need to return to... Right. Key-bearing enemies. It wasn't key bearing. Well, I am a little nervous. I kind of wish, like, we're completely behind that tree right now. I wish there was like an outline or something to show our position. Destructible platforms, or, you know, temporary platforms, I should say. Ooh, blue key. Switch, which will take us back around to where we were before. Excellent. Cool. So, I assume that touching this... I don't think we can make that jump, so we will use our key. I'm not gonna lie, it's taking me a little bit of getting used to do... Yes, there we go. It's taking me a little bit of getting used to seeing the Switch controllers. I'm so used to seeing the Xbox controllers that I'm hitting the wrong button consistently. Hey kid, welcome to the Sinner's Inn. How's it going? I mean, kind of bad actually. I just died and got sentenced to clean for all eternity. Haven't we all? Well, if it makes you feel any better, it's actually not too bad here. If you ask me, us bad ghosts are more fun anyway. I'm Marla, by the way. I see all sorts of things here, so whatever you collect Whenever you collect enough garbage, make sure to stop back in here and buy something. And I'll tell you what, as a welcoming gift, I'll even sell you your first special attack at a massive discount. It's called Super Sweep. Go ahead and pick it up. Cost of 1, nice. Unlocks a spinning circle of brooms around you. Special attack. Buy Super Sweep. Yes. Both special attacks and upgrades need to be equipped at save shrines. There's one just outside. When you attack enemies, the vessels at the top left of your screen will fill up. Okay? When it is full, press B to use your special attack. Remember to head to the nearest shrine to equip your new attack. You can teleport between shrines, so be sure to come back and visit whenever you collect more garbage to spend. What can I get for you? Alright, so we've got an upgrade that we can afford. Might as well, right? Nice doing business with you. Remember that in order to use this upgrade, you need to equip it as a save shrine. Okay. I thought that was a perspective thing, but it was not. Alright, so we've got... They're being very clear about the points thing. This is essentially charms from Hollow Knight, right? And we have a limited number of slots, except they're points. Sure. Creates a circle around you that hurts nearby enemies. How do I fix it? Oh, I don't love that. That feels a little strange. Just like the garbage does not respawn, like this is one-off garbage. Interesting, like we can look down here and sort of see the next area, even though I don't think we've actually seen it. It's just like there must be, I assume the way that it works is that there's a bitmap that's masking out what of the area we've seen. And there's a close brush that's applying of things that we've actually seen, and then a bigger brush that's sort of like hinting at other adjacent areas. This bit here, so 50% opacity getting applied here, 100% opacity getting applied here. That's what I'm very much assuming. Re-elect Kendra for Afterlife Overseer. Oh, it's an election system, eh? Here's this. Upgrade point. Collect upgrade points allows you to equip more upgrades from the save shrine. Each upgrade requires a specific number of points. You now have 5 upgrade points. I really appreciate that they say you now have X. Pretty sure this enemy design is pretty directly inherited from Islas, which I am fine with. I am a-okay with enemy designs spanning games. It works for the Zelda series. There's no reason it shouldn't work for other developers. Also, I'm just now noticed in the last couple seconds of that little encounter, that there was a series of skulls at the bottom of the screen showing how many people were left for me to kill, which is a nice detail. That's okay. Still getting used to buttons, that's fine. Will those enemies have respawned? Kinda doubt it, but... yeah, interesting. And, okay, yeah, so they're gone. We can now go north. Interesting, Damn it, that was a little slow there. Need to be using my spell. Save station nearby. Awesome. Jukebox disc. Bring discs to Center's Inn for a reward. I like rewards. Secrets in there, because there probably are, and I'm just overlooking them. Right, I feel like the game was just very generous to me, and I should have died right then. Alright, hold on. What? Equip. Press Y to equip. Okay, so I didn't have it equipped earlier. Gotcha. Gotcha, that's on me. What can I get for you? I appreciate that we can move around. Sorry, bud, can't let you in here. This area is for VIPs only, and I've never seen you before, so you can't be that important. Now scram. Alright, so, but like, what was our reward? Major marker, item marker. Marks the location of an item on your map that you've missed from a previous room. Interesting. Oh, dang it, I didn't mean to actually spend that. Hey, little bud, so funny seeing you here. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say the same. What are you doing here? Don't you live in the palace? I sure do, but I like to come out here and see how you bad ghosts live. Keeps me humble. Oh, by the way, I was wanting to talk to you about the whole me dooming you for eternity thing. Just wanted you to know there's no hard feelings, on my end at least. I was hoping we could, like, get over it. Alright, I actually... I don't have the option to just exit. I didn't want to, like, spend the money on the thing. One second. Alright. I have done a little bit of fiddling around. Our money, you can't really see it. Let me turn off myself. We're back to 1,200. I didn't feel good about having spent that money because I meant to hit exit, but because I'm fumbling with the control kind of a lot, it got interpreted as a, like, confirm, just, that's on me. Oh, that's interesting. In order to do that, I had to exit the game and then come back, and it looks like doing so respawned the stuff. So I wonder if, like, if we went to another region, would everything have respawned? I feel like decent odds of yes. Okay, so that actually does make me feel better. Part of the reason why I quit is because I was thinking this was a very finite amount of stuff in the game. If the enemies and things didn't respawn, then that would mean, that, like, getting more money would be potentially a problem. But if they respawn when we leave areas and come back, then no big deal. Sorry to scare you. I was just up in the rafters sweeping up some grime. The whole cavern is a shrine dedicated to Pearl, the most beautiful frog to ever live. I'm a bit embarrassed to see it get so dirty, so I'm trying to clean this whole place up. Oh, so are you a janitor too? No, I'm just a frog. But Kendra did sentence me to clean up the afterlife for all eternity. She sentences everyone to the same fate, although most ghosts just stop cleaning after a while. Well, anyways, my name is Pebble, and I'll be around here cleaning for a bit, so I'll see you around. I need to play like this again. Again, the music is so good. I'm excited to be playing this in part because it means that I get to have new work music. Alright, I really appreciate the way that this was set up because they set it up such that you would pretty much by accident do the correct thing and then see, oh, I've done the correct thing, I understand now. Okay. Alright, first spell use. Done better. Okay. Let me guess. If I send this over here, that... No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. I really appreciate the little arrows. Ditch effort. Make attacks 30% stronger at low health. Upgrades can be equipped at the save shrines. How much does it cost? 3. We wanted the 1. So this is effectively a Zelda dungeon, is my interpretation here. Which I am super on board for because I like Zelda games. It's a little greedy there, but... Hey, where are you going? Oh, there's a wall. Okay. That is a good learn by doing thing. So far this game's doing a really good job of letting the player figure things out for themselves without having to read it. Which I would say a lot of games are kind of a bad job of. Like, it is much easier said than done. Like, oh, learn by doing. It's really easy to create situations where the player actually actively misunderstands what you're trying to show them. But so far, these have all been, like, really clear. Is this teaching me that I can... I think I get it. That's, again, really good, learn by doing. Oh, and there's even a hint here with the arrow on the grass. Very cool. Good little combat encounters because they're fairly short. If the player screws one up pretty badly, they can, you know, opt out. Go back to the save point. Death before too long. Okay. Thank you. More points? Hell yeah. Feels maybe like a trap. How have we... Huh, okay, so these enemies just respawn behind me, is my interpretation. So maybe there's a limited number, like, go enough rooms away and enemies spawn. That would make sense. Mini-boss? Or just new area? I just love this statue. I think it looks just like her. Did you know her? I did, and I miss her so much. You see, in frog culture, dying is one of the saddest things that can happen to someone. So now that I'm dead, I worry about her a lot. I just hope she's okay. Yes, in frog culture. Ooh, okay, big smack. Really is a very interconnected little spot. maybe down. No, that'll do it. Perfect. Hell yeah. Don't think this is gonna work out. No. So if I do there, I think this will work. Yeah. All right. That's some fairly tight angles. I was greedy there. I should have gone for it. Alright, I think those guys alternate which triangular coordinates they use. Alright, cool. That's open. I assume that that's probably just like permanently open. Directions and going. We're spoiled for choice right now. Ooh, okay. Nice. Oh, we just got an achievement for defeating 100 enemies. Fresh. We've got like a roll stab that we can do. Landmines. Leave a trail of mines behind you that hurt enemies who step on them. Special attacks can be equipped at save shrines. Alright, cool. So far, I'm reasonably happy with the special attack we've got, but I can see how that would be useful. I don't think chaining the attack out of the roll will help us move any faster, but enjoying the dappled lighting in here, you know, where we can see light coming in through the presumably. Better there, but not by a lot. I'm okay with how we did. Ah, nice. Midpoint. Let's take a look at our equip. We're still, yeah, we've only got the 2 points. I'm gonna stick with the thing that we've got, but, we got stats. Cool. Pictures. Wow, a lot of pictures. We're currently sitting on a fair amount of money. So let's actually go here. That's actually really interesting. Hold on. Look at how, so normal map, it's very much like this is the shape of the bits, right? But if we the teleport map and also the zoom out map changes it to be more of a grid with different room sizes. I like that a lot. I'm willing to bet that the scenes are laid out more like this. Oh, you're in here now. So nice to come here and escape the rain. What can I get you? Alright. Make melee attacks 30% stronger at full health. That sounds pretty useful. And increase movement speed. Ooh. Do you want that? 1 extra health point. Want that? Briefly gives you invincibility as a special attack. Interesting. A small spirit will follow behind you and attack nearby enemies. Also sounds good. We're not spending a lot of time at full health because I keep taking damage, but this sounds pretty useful. Nice doing business with you. And we do have the points for it, so. Ready for battle, equip a special attack. That's the achievement we just got. Alright, cool. So now we're down to only 2 points. I feel like we're spoiled for choice as far as like directions we can go. Oh yeah, this is way faster. Proper schmovin'. I can't actually go this way because there's not enough. We can't quite make that jump. Okay, fair enough. There's a direction we didn't go there. Gonna be just, you know, money. Can't go that way without having flipped a switch or something, so we'll run around. I appreciate that they've set it up such that you will understand the prompt with the fire pretty easily. Like, okay, I just need to run between the fire because it's going the same direction I want to go. And then they have, alternatively, you want to go against the fire. And there goes our full health. Man, the speed at which the enemies rocket away from us is pretty freaking satisfying. Yeah, a switch. Oh, I did not mean to hit that button. That's okay. You know what? Let's do save. Mostly just for the full health. Did the save fully recharge our juice? That's nice. Okay, so we've got 2 different things. This won't work because there's stuff in the way. That'll ricochet off in the wrong direction. But let's see what happens when we do this. Oh, it's gone. Out there. I shouldn't have. Photo found. Alright. Pebble! She heard a loud noise from above. She looked up and... Ah, so are we gonna collect photos which tell the life story of characters? That seems likely. Do like a rolling jump as far as I can tell. Like there's no Mario, you know, get a nice big. But that's okay. It would be slightly surprising to see such a feature in this game. Look, I'm missing something here. I am missing something here. Ghost walkways. Alright, was there a hint for this? I don't see anything other than just get close. Maybe the map actually is hinting at it. Okay, we've unlocked this now. Oh, that's the wrong button. Don't know. Let's put a little marker there. I'm really struggling with the controls for no good reason. There we go. Marker. It doesn't always say game saved at the bottom. This is Pebble's room? Looks like she dropped it. Uh-oh. We're about to have a boss fight? Pot full of spiders. Whoa, okay. So the spiders do actually hurt you. There's our first death. Did we lose anything? No, I think we're still at the same amount of money. Alright, well there's other directions we can go. We don't need to fight a boss right now. I don't think. Because it doesn't feel like I've, explored the area properly. Alright, but we can't go this way. We have to loop around. Actually, we might not have anywhere left to go here. Because that's a jump that we can't do. This, I don't think we did this properly. Trying to look at the map now and see, like, are there going to be spots that are suspicious and I could have gone through? And I'm sure that the answer is yes, but probably not worth focusing on it too hard. Hey, you're still here. So yeah, if we go to the right here, is there more direction for me to go? Oh, interesting stuff. Go this way because there's an ability gate, possibly like a digging thing. Less success finding additional secrets here than I was hoping for, but here we go. Additional secrets. For some reason I felt like I hadn't done that good a job, and I guess the reason I feel like that is because I haven't found all the pictures. Pebble lives with Pearl in a rainy bog. Maybe this right here? Doesn't actually really feel all that likely. Those enemies are kind of set up to teach you, like, hey, you can roll past attacks and then keep doing your stuff. Which is a good thing to, early. Take another gander at spot. Yeah, we can't make that jump yet. Love that there's a thing lurking in the water, but it's not like a living thing, it's a fish skeleton. Hello. Dead Man's Curse. The curse, enemies will create a dangerous blast upon death. Defeat 15 enemies to remove the curse. The reward, 1 upgrade point. Take on the curse? Yeah, let's do it. First, defeat 15 enemies. Got any enemies up here? You see any of my children? Please free them from their vessels and I will reward you. Okay. Boy, some of these jumps are significant. Oh, spirit discovered. Hello. Treasure chest. Challenged. Defeat a horde of enemies without taking any damage. Press X to accept. Alright. Cool. Okay. Shit. Exploding like that is a bit unfortunate. Hey, upgrade point. Also, I think we broke the challenge. Nope, we got it. Upgrade point. Hell yeah. Shit. There's a bit just over here that we can eventually. Nice. Oh, and it's gone. Okay. Interesting. Right here, yeah. Don't we now have enough points? Yeah, we've got 4 points available, so we could do some extra equipping. Sure. Let's teleport to you, because I want to. We've got a CD that we can turn in. 2 CDs we can turn in, so that is a lot of money. Y'all can't see it, but now we're up to like 1,500, which means that we can get this guy, the fresh start. And potentially, that could change the way that we want to do our loadout. Because we could take this guy off for the boss fight and put this guy on. And so now we're like, you know, hitting hard when we're at high health or when we're at low health. Is that a good loadout? No. But it is a loadout. So, gosh. Alright, we can't go that way. Real quick, before we call it. Oh, we can't quite make this jump. Shit. I was gonna pop over that way to see what we could see, but I kind of think we're at the point. This looks like kind of a big jump. I don't know that we can make that jump. Can't make this jump. Yeah, I think we're now at the point where we need to go fight the boss. Just hold on. 8. All right, so kind of a Interlily situation where we can just warp from wherever. Mine says, reminder, you can also avoid attacks by jumping over them. Alright. Well, we are going to end this episode here. YouTube, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and yeah, see you later. Bye!